evening, good night over the world. And thank you, very thank you to for all the people to be in Bologna last week. A big hug from John and Catherine. Sabine is here, and then many brand ambassadors. It's a big joy for me, for the organization, for this event. And today, talking with the last 20 selection of sticks, and only the two iridescent color in sticks. Explain you and starting with this selection, and talking with the four set. This is my set. And another is a Rajat, Besnik, and Caroline. I don't have the case. This is Besnik, this is Caroline, and this is Rajat. All this brand ambassador now is traveling. Caroline and Rajat in Italy, Besnik probably is a long trips. Okay, today starting with the last selection. I started with the Ansa Yellow Medium and with the pigment yellow 97. Okay, sorry, one moment. Okay, perfect. And the Ansa Yellow Deep with the pigment yellow 65. Is it really? Yeah, okay. The organic vermilion is pigment red 188. Pyro red is the pigment red 254. The quinacridone red, pigment violet 819. Permanent alizarin crimson is, sorry, I don't know, pigment red 177. Scarbazole violet, pigment violet 23 red shade. The Indantron blue, pigment blue 60. Oh, sorry. The cobalt blue, pigment blue 28. And the two blue, phthalo blue green shade. The pigment blue 100.
No, 15.
No, 15, sorry. Oh. Phthalo blue red shade.
The same.
The same. Cerulean blue. Chromium. Okay. Chrome pigment blue 36. Phthalo green blue shade. Okay.
PG7.
PG7.
Pigment green.
Pigment green 7. The permanent green light. Pigment yellow 3. The undersea green, a beautiful color. Pigment blue 29.
No,
And
no, sono due. Non è solo uno.
Yeah.
No, devi fare solo due.
Sorry. Oddio.
29 e 150.
Ok, sorry. Nicola Zoeio, pigment yellow 150.
Poi c'è quinacridone gold.
And quinacridone gold inside.
Pigment orange 48.
Pigment orange 48.
Ok.
Sorry, no, don't see. Olive green, pigment yellow 97.
Più l'ultramarine blu.
And ultramarine blue.
E raw amber.
Raw amber. Pigment blue 29.
E?
Raw amber.
Pigment brown.
Pigment brown 7. Barth yellow ochre.
Ok.
Okay. Quinacridone sienna. Pigment red 209.
C'è il nickelezzo.
And nickelezzo yellow. Okay.
Ce l'ho.
Oh, non lo vedo. nickel lead yellow,
Gold.
and quinacridone gold. Okay. Quinacridone bar scarlet. Pigment red 206. And the last ivory black. Pigment black 9. And the last two iridescent is iridescent electric blue. Titanium white, pigment white 6.
Amica.
And the mica. And pearlescent white, titanium white, pigment white 6, and mica. Okay, show it starting this beautiful selection. And starting with the yellow. Remember all for all of you and for all the public in the Facebook and Zoom, this is not a crayon. Don't use for drawing, but it's a perfect tool in your hand. It's a pure watercolor.
Somebody asked if they are water soluble. Of course they are. They are watercolor.
Because when use it in similar to crayon, remain design,
Remain the mark.
remain the mark. You prefer in this side, in this mode, but the better mode is or take your brush or take your caps, apply the little drops, and create your mix. For example, I use another drop inside, and I use another color for creating your beautiful orange. For example, before my black background in my painting, I use this method for create the grisaille with my set,
The undertone.
the undertone, and create your mixes. Okay. Continue the Ansa yellow dip. Or for example, show it in another mode, wet on wet. Apply the little dot of color, but it's very, very light. And create your light mode sticks.
Alza, no, alza un po'.
By the zoom. Oops. Okay. Continues with organic vermilion. Beautiful red. In this case, for example, show it this line. This line I'm creating with my knife for take
Rigger inside.
for use the rigger brush. And in this case, okay. For example, this type of brush, this is a big, but it's perfect for this use. And when take the color, rotate the brush and create your line. Perfect tool. Okay. Another color is beautiful, beautiful pyrrole red. very intense red. Continues with quinacridone red, one of the quinacridone.
Cooler. This is cooler.
This is
than,
cooler
than the
red. You checking the Syllab tools. And I love this shade. Very, very beautiful. And continues with permanent alizarin crimson. White. Power of the light. Okay, better. Okay, and continues with the carbazole violet, one of the most important violet on the range. Very dark. And now there is a indantron blue. It's very interesting blue.
This is the main dark blue. You can do the indigo with the indantron blue and then black to make indigo.
Yeah. It's perfect to use, for example, mixing with the kyanite for the blue jeans range. Blue jeans color. It's very interesting blue. And another blue is cobalt blue. This is in my set. I select this blue, for example, because it's one of the central blue. It's monopigment and perfect for create your mixes. Okay. In my set, for example, the selection is Lanza yellow medium, quinacridone coral, lamble, cobalt blue, and phthalo green yellow shade. It's perfect for the primary mixing. Okay. And starting with the continuous with the two phthalo blue, green shade and red shade.
One is green is warmer and red shade
Yeah.
is cool.
Green is warmer and red is cool. It's another beautiful blue. Perfect for the sunny sky. Okay. This is green shade and this is red shade.
They are transparent and high staining.
And the red shade, for example, is perfect for the sky in evening or during near to the night. Very different but beautiful both. And another blue is a Another interesting blue, cerulean blue chromium. And very, I think this is a power of blue, but is very, very interesting.
It is semi-transparent.
Semi-transparent,
The
yes.
favorite color by Pablo Ruben.
Okay. And continue with another phthalo, but in this case it's phthalo green blue shade.
From phthalo family, high staining and transparent.
Is very intense. It's transparent, but it's very, very intense green.
We have a quick question on Facebook.
Yeah.
Zavadana comments that I have moon glow and it seems less granulating. Why? It's not only me. Thanks.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
My thought on the topic is that moon glow separates as it dries. So to make sure that when it's drying, you use a lot of water to start with, but when it's drying, put it on a very gentle incline, maybe just 10 degrees, and don't touch it, because touching or disrupting the evaporation disrupts the separation.
Yeah, because moon glow is made by 3 pigments. So the 3 pigments, the red, the other one is the green and the blue, behave differently because they have different size, different particle size. So anytime you paint with the moon glow, the granulation would behave differently in different ways. So it could be less, could be more red, could be more blue, could be turn more green. So it depends. Anytime, even if you use one thick, it behaves differently because of the amount of water, because of the brush you use, because of the paper you use, and the environment. So the result is behaves differently. So don't worry and play.
Okay. This is a permanent green light. It's very beautiful light green, and this is undersea green, that dark, and it's perfect, this combination to both for create the light and shadow on the trees foliage. And after this, Anna Maria show the moon glow after the selection. Yeah. The last green is olive green, one of the most popular green in the world. It's the little yellow. And perfect for the all type of landscape.
When it is a good time for you, we have another question on Facebook to share.
Yeah.
The question is from Carol, and she asks, can I color without water, like neocolor?
Puoi usare I colori come se fossero praticamente le matite, quindi neocolor,
No.
senza acqua.
Prefer not.
If you like, you can do like a pastel, but they don't behave like a pastel. So if you use without water, it's just it
Because
behaves like a thick.
without water is this effect. but it's not good because when I apply after
not
the
recommended.
water, it's not recommended. The same remain. Okay, this is an effect. Okay, this is not a.
But they are soft, so they are not a dry pattern. They are not like a oil pattern. So the behavior is very different.
It's not the essence of this tool.
I think you hit it on the mark. It's not the essence of this tool. I've been able to draw with them on sandpaper, but again, not the essence of the tool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We have another question on Facebook. I'm so glad we're having good participation here. Deepa is asking, does watercolor sticks paint similar to the one in tubes? Can you compare tube versus a stick?
Yeah, they are more pigmented. So because in tube you have more water than paint, so they are
Because
similar.
for create the sticks, the process have a little part of water, little part of a gamma arabic inside. Is a pure pigment, and it is very, very fast. Now is a compare. This is Bartial ochre.
Okay, you can go
Okay.
maybe with the iridescent blue.
For example, this is okay. This is iridescent electric blue in tube, and this is sticks, and compare the difference on black paper.
Mettilo qua una punta.
Okay, this is in tube, and this is in sticks. Very, very light.
You have to melt longer.
Now, for example, in tube, I take a more color, obviously, but in sticks, I immediately, in terms of color,
Quindi la luce un attimo.
power of my light.
They are quite the same. So it's just a matter of time. You have to melt very well the stick.
Okay.
May I comment on that?
Yeah,
I know sometimes the time is something to keep in mind as a watercolorist, but I have found painting with the sticks works so well when we're traveling, and they fit well to paint while flying in an airplane. They travel so well
Absolutely.
for that purpose.
Yeah,
I have found in my experience.
I know it's everywhere because you can take the sticks into cabin luggage, while the tube you cannot carry with the cabin.
Okay. These are quinacridone sienna. I love this color. For the,
Very warm.
it's very warm. It's perfect for warmer. Another color, the brown, and perfect for create the desert landscape. Okay. And the last quinacridone barn scarlet. Very another beautiful color.
Yes, Anna Maria.
And
Thank you. We have some more questions on Facebook.
absolutely.
We have Tom is asking, would the sticks generally replace pan watercolors?
Of course.
And the second question is, how about the freshness of paints in sticks? Thank you.
The sticks are the more dry tool. So half pan is made with 3-4 layers of paint, dry after dry, and while the sticks are extruded, so they have less water than the tubes and half pan. The other thing is you can cut as you like the sticks into empty pans, for example, so you can carry. Do you have some sample? Maybe
Example.
we have run out of sample, but
For example,
you can
mix
take it.
together. This is a sample from Caroline Dibble set. Cut all a piece on one stick and create your mini set. And create your mixes.
And you can take it and you can put a thing.
Okay, for example, inside in a half pan. It's perfect. One stick is the 4 half pan.
But it lasts like a 3 full pan.
Okay, this is the last color is ivory black. One of the best black in the world. And now try to iridescent electric blue. Continuous, but I try on white and black paper. This is a student paper, is not perfect, but I check now after the difference with a precious paper. And the last of the list is a pearlescent white. White.
Well, you have the brush with
My
the
brush is a little bit of blue. And
it has a
on
shimmer.
black paper is
I have this.
similar to my white,
Yeah,
the silver.
pearlescent white of it.
I'll show it in this mode. In this case, on Mars Black, for example, this. On another example, now best paper, the iridescent electric blue, pearlescent white, and mixing together for create, show the shimmer. Okay. Okay, this is all the finish of all the sticks, and go to the another brand ambassador, Anna Marie, Sabine, or Mark, for the beautiful painting sticks. Thank you.
Thank you, Gio.
Yeah.
Who's ready to go? Okay, let's have Sabine. Oh, all right.
Okay, welcome to my
Sabine, I think you'd have to adjust a little, just adjust your headset a little bit because your speaking voice is low.
Okay, it's better.
That's better. Yes, thank you.
Okay. I just have the sticks here in a little box, so I can travel with them and can take some water inside the pans and can use the sticks with a little bit water, so I can make my mix palette here. And you can go on the picture. It's just fantasy flowers, and you see you can take the real color inside and you can make with much color and less color, and so you can create the picture like you paint with tubes, but it's very special to very good to travel with them and very good to take it just in a handbag or in your backpack. And it's when it's dry, it's just a good thing to handle and to get with them, to draw outside. For urban sketching, I love it very much, and it's my urban sketching palette. I have the colors Quina, Credone Red, and here I have the Sienna, Quina Sienna, and the Olive Green, and the Hansa Yellow Medium, and the Phthalo Blue Red shade. And it's a perfect palette to paint flowers or to paint landscape. And this evening I chose flowers, and I use sometimes, mostly I use the brush to take the color on the brush and then with the brush on the paper. But when I need the color very thick, or I want to take a spotlight in with very much color, so I use it wet in wet. And I can show you, but I make it not very often. But when I need, I would like to make it like that. So I make just here a wet spot, and Rajat, our brand ambassador from India, he make it perfect with the fingers. I have long fingers, but I'm not so good at that. And so I can mix it here directly on the stick, and you can make another leaf. And here you can go directly inside. And you see it's very much pigment, and it's so funny to play with it in wet, and just go with the brush inside and play with the color. And you can take, and this is a blotting paper, and so you can took out these marks in the leaf and can create a little bit a spotlight. So we make it a little bit darker in the middle, and the marks can spring out. And I prepare before this, I can just take it like that. So I prepare another one of flowers. In the moment they blew on the neighbor's house. We call it glycine. I don't know the name. Maybe it's the same, but I don't know. And so I show you how I make it. So I use the red, greener red, and phthalo blue red shade. And I go on the sticks, mix the color, and I go inside here. So here I go there, just, yes. They are little baby flowers here on the side, and here I use more water, go inside. And when it's too much, I just use and go out and have a flat brush and take the color out. And so I form this kind of flower. Here in the middle, there's a white line. And for that, I use the sienna. And so I go inside and make a little mark and go to the Hansa yellow, took it in the water and a little bit too, and a brush, and ready. And later when I go inside, maybe with a sponge and take some color out, so you can form it and play with it, and it's so much fun to make. Here we go and look at the green and the violet, and it's just flirting partners. I always tell violet and green, they love each other. And it makes just fun, really fun to work in that way.
Sabina, is that a dagger brush you're using?
What kind of brush?
Dagger?
And no, I think it's a liner.
Just a liner. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You see the in front, the tip, you say tip, it's very flexible. And when I'm ready with them, I can take a little bit here, can paint and just make some marks here, there, and one.
Could you move it so we can see you mix a little bit?
Yes. The picture or my hands? Okay.
Yeah, your hands too.
Okay. So and I go, maybe I make one. Of them as very looks out. And so I make the middle line, the white line, I make negative. And when I just use it a little bit more bright, so I go inside with the flat brush and take the color out. And it's like you make something, you build something. One side you can make more dark and the other side lighter, and just always the same game. Here I test the color and I go in. Oops.
What are those two colors you're mixing?
I'm just mixing the quinoa red and phthalo blue red shade.
Thank you.
I just work with these three colors here. The green, I have the olive green, olive green, and the yellow is the Hansa yellow medium, and the quinoa sienna for this point in the middle. 5 colors. And here I make it a little bit more exact, and here I can play just with the brush. So I go inside here and there a little bit more color. And a little bit yellow. And at least maybe green, maybe green. Yes, and ready. Thank you so much.
That's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Sabine. How about Mark? Okay. Over to you, Mark.
Yeah, hi everyone. The colors I have in this range are really just the Hansa yellow, which one? Hands of Yellow Deep, Pyrrole Scarlet, Pyrrole Red, Organic Vermilion, and Phthalo Blue Red shade. And yeah, Organic Vermilion is one of my favorite colors. It's the perfect mix between a red and a yellow for me. And I use it a lot, and I use it a lot with soda light as well. So I have those 4 sticks, and also have a connecting burnt scarlet, but I'll put this aside. But these are them in the half pans. So I've chopped them up, shortened these a bit, and I put them in the half pan, and they sit in my palette with the rest of the colors, and that's very convenient that way. So what I've done here, I started a little bit early. Just an abstract landscape with the 4 colors. And what I did is I wet the top half of the page, and I used the phthalo blue as a base, and you'll see it here very much so. And out of the pan and with the stick, I've applied it onto the paper. And if you see the how it's connected onto the paper, that delicious variation that you can get with the stick going directly onto the paper, and then adding some yellow, hands of yellow onto it, and then I've got my green. And as you can see, he's also put some lines here. So I do use them for calligraphy as well. So like I'll show you now, what I do is I take my stick, which end of it, I dip it into a bit of water. So it's just lightly wet, and then I can start doing lines as it goes across there. So you get that abstract application, and you can run it across there. Now phthalo blue is very strong, so I'm not going to use too much of that. But let's go for the Pyrrole Red, because then we can get a nice magenta. Again, I just dipped it in a bit there, and I'm going to apply it on here, like so. And we'll add a bit there as well, and maybe a streak across there. Now the nice thing about this is they're watercolor, so now we can add variation to them. So I'll take my medium mop brush, and we just add, make sure it's clean. And now we can bring them to life. And we can mix them together on the page. And we still get those marks, and we still get the color coming through. We try a little bit more red across there. Now this is wet page, so it'll give you more pronounced lines. And we can play around with them again. Now I don't want to lose too much of the whites at the bottom, so I'm just going to try and mix those in there. And come in a bit higher. Yes, the trees. Now I take my store card, which I've shaped to be a scraper, and I can come in and I can do some rock formations on it. Push it around while the paint's still wet on the page. And again here. There you go. So that's looking pretty good. And I think what I will do is just take a bit of the black, This one's lamp black, which is very strong, I must admit. But again, dipped in water, and I might just do some more calligraphy lines that'll come across and vary it. Like that. So that's a very, very quick demo of how I use the sticks and in an abstract manner.
Great.
Cool.
Wonderful.
Thanks.
The other thing is that also Giovanni has did a moon glow from the question, and
Oh, and Anna-Marie.
Marie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Thank you, Sabine, and thank you, Mark, for such a nice demo. On the Facebook side, we had a whole bunch of hearts and appreciation of the work that you did. I was able to mix many of the colors from the sticks and just do color swatches, playing with them. And we had a lot of questions on Facebook about granulation and about why Moonglow wasn't behaving the way they wanted it to, or the way as granulating. And I wanted to show, this is an example of 4 granulating colors: lunar black, Piedmont, sodalite, and hematite. And you can see that I disrupted the puddle while it was drying. So the granulation is very poor in there. And then here I have ones that aren't as granulating: Hansa Deep, Organic Vermilion, Hansa Yellow Medium, and Phthalo Blue Green Shade. And because this puddle was not disrupted at all while it was drying, you can see that there's really beautiful interactions and blossoms within the pigment. So I just wanted to share for the Facebook side how allowing it to dry and not rushing it or not fighting with it while it's drying will affect how each pigment behaves. So, and here I have a nice moon glow with phthalo turquoise, ultramarine with quin burnt orange.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Beautiful, Anne-Marie.
Thank you.
You can play with colors until you can play with colors and water until you reach your original idea. Yeah.
Thank you, Anna-Marie. We still have time, about 5 minutes. We could ask our friends in the room if anyone else swatched along or any artwork that they wish to share, like maybe Anna or anyone else. Did you swatch today, Anna?
Yes, hello. Yes, just a little swatching, but nothing like that. So let me see. Where's the thing? How do
Hit on the
you
camera.
blur? There.
Yeah.
So I have a few I swatched but not as nice as Anne-Marie, and there you can see, not the same as Giovanni was doing, but I did a little thing about the new apron and not
Wow.
very good. And I tried to do Sabine's, but not and Mark's.
Oh, thank you.
I
So
tried
nice.
to
Oh,
follow.
the rose. Beautiful.
Yeah. So that's all. Just painting along with everybody.
Very nice work.
Hey,
Thank you.
thank you, Anna. Anna,
Thank you, Daniel Smith. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Anna.
do we see Stephanie De Shield's artwork? From my end, I see an artwork there. Well, maybe it's just, yeah, I see an artwork. I think it's just a profile picture. Okay. So we're gonna show everyone's swatch today. Artwork, not just swatch. We have marks. Oh, Veronica, hi there.
Oh, wow.
Your mic is off, Veronica. Would you like to say something about what you have?
Uh,
Hey, there you go. Oops, it's
That's
off
good.
again. There,
I'm here, right? Okay,
we
let
hear
me
you
switch
now.
it. Okay. Well, this is Hamza. I'm sorry, I just have these 4 sticks. I don't use them very often, but I just put a little bit of yellow, not very much, but I love the granulated pigments. Um, but I'm working with these 4 because these are the only ones I have. But I'm gonna try to do more with them. Um, I love to work with this blue, with the soda light, and I don't know. This is what I have right now. And well, this blue, I love it, and I try. This is with the sticks, but I just starting with the first layer. But I really like the way it is. I have a question for you all.
Mhm.
My students asked me about the varnish. If it's good to varnish the watercolor. I think these watercolors are very good, and you don't need to do that. What do you think about that?
It's very, very stable, this watercolor. Don't you need the varnish? For me.
That's yes. That's the thing. That's the same thing I thought. But they watch YouTube things and stuff, and it's they're working with these great watercolors. So I think it's horrible to to put a varnish on it. No, well, thank you,
No,
thank you.
no need the varnish.
Yes, I know, but thank you for sharing. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Veronica.
Thank you for sharing, Veronica. I think we love
yes,
how you
thank you.
use your soda light. That blue there. That's a
This one.
beautiful. Yes, it's a beautiful spread of your soda light, genuine.
Yes, I love it.
Thanks again for
This is
sharing.
this. Yes, this is Tiger Eye also. Bye.
What color is that?
Ah,
It's a
wow.
soda light.
Yeah. All the primitive colors have the P. So you can check Primatex and P.
I show the slide we have.
All right, so we can just show on screen all artworks done by our BAs today, even Anna and yeah, Veronica
Oh,
too. If you could share your artwork just before we say bye-bye.
Sure.
Anna
I
Marie's
hope
as
it's
well,
there.
and that's Spotlight. Veronica's too. There. All beautiful, different and
Thank
equally
you.
beautiful. Thank you, everyone.
So
Thank
And for our
you.
wonderful.
guests in Zoom and Facebook, thank you for joining.
Thank
Please do
you.
join us again tomorrow. Our guest is Mindam from Vietnam. And yes, John has confirmed that he will join us tomorrow.
Yeah.
Have a
Okay.
wonderful afternoon, evening to everybody. Bye for now.
Thank
Thank
you.
Thank
you.
you,
Everyone.
everybody.
Bye.
Everyone.
Bye.